Tracy DeMario. I'm an independent Scentsy Superstar Director. And so as we get started, I wanted to do just a little quick intro about myself, and then we're going to do a short presentation on Scentsy. And we will also have time available for questions. So if any of you have any specific questions, there's a question box over to your right that you can type those in, and I'll be happy to answer those at the end. So feel free to put those in there. As I said, my name is Tracy DeMario. I joined Scentsy in November of '08 with plans of earning some extra mommy money, and was a stay-at-home mom prior to that with no direct selling experience, and was just looking for a way out of the house occasionally and to earn a couple $100s a month to support my manicure and pedicure habits. So with that, I was quick to discover what an amazing company that I had found, and I loved the product. Everyone that I shared the experience with was loving the product, and it was a quick go from there. In the spring of '09, I promoted to director. In the fall of '09, I promoted to star director. My husband was then able to quit his job in 2010, which was fabulous. And in the fall of 2010, I promoted to superstar director. To date, we have almost 1,700 in our group, including consultants in the United States, Canada, Germany, and UK. So we're very excited to see the growth and what's happening in the explosion. As we're going to talk about here soon, this is a phenomenal opportunity to consider getting involved with Scentsy. We have some great things happening this year. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I had hoped to share the Scentsy story. We have a phenomenal video that our corporate put on. It really does a phenomenal job of really giving you a good picture of our company's values, and those at our corporate headquarters and how it operates. However, when I tested it previous to getting on the webinar tonight, for whatever reason, YouTube, I was seeing a lot of circles and it wasn't running properly. So before we end this call, I'm going to post that link where you'll be able to see that and cut and paste that. So please take some time to watch that. It's just a very short video, and I think it will be well worth your time. All about Scentsy. Scentsy began in 2004 as a wickless candle company in Meridian, Idaho. In 8 years, it's become a multi-million-dollar company which spans into 5 countries, and we do plan to be adding 4 more in 2012. As I stated before, the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, which includes Germany and Ireland, are where we are currently. So we can build teams in all of those countries. We represent more than 160,000 consultants worldwide. And we recently, which we'll talk briefly about, we have announced plans of brand expansion, which is why this is such a phenomenal time to join Scentsy and truly be in on the ground floor opportunity of a brand new brand. Our goal is to become a Fortune 500 company. They are not going to rest. They're not going to stop until each consultant in Scentsy has the opportunity to make a doctor's income. And I can tell you, once you watch that Scentsy story, a YouTube video, you'll see the true desire to make that happen for each and every one of us. A lot of people ask, well, why would I want to start a stay-at-home or a home business? Well, number one is the flexibility. You choose what hours you want to work. Now, one thing is important. You do have to show up to work. If you don't show up, obviously, you don't get paid. But the beautiful thing is, if you've got children, like I have 4 children, and you've got a busy lifestyle, maybe you volunteer, maybe you work a day job or 2 jobs, this will give you the opportunity to work around those schedules. And it will also give you the opportunity to incorporate the things that are important to you in your business. So you'll get to pick and choose how you want to work your business. You're the CEO. You are the boss, so you get to make the decisions. You don't have to wear the uniforms that somebody else tells you. You don't have to show up when someone else gives you a schedule every week and says, here's when you get to come and go. You get to make those decisions for yourself, which is a phenomenal opportunity. I can tell you firsthand, it's a beautiful thing. You get to get out and make new friends. I honestly had no intentions or plans of needing to make any new friends, but since joining Scentsy, I've had the opportunity to meet some phenomenal men and women who become some of my closest and dearest friends. So you truly will make new relationships that will be phenomenal through your Scentsy business. You want to help your family and friends take a vacation, pay for college, retire early, and more. I mean, whatever your dreams are. I know for some people when they join Scentsy, if they can make their car payment every month, that would be a real blessing. For everybody, it's different. You know, like I said, I started Scentsy for mommy money. And, now, our cars are paid off. We don't have the car payments, and that's a huge blessing. And if that would be helpful to you, or maybe you need money to send your kid to all the camps they want to go to this summer, or for gymnastics classes, or again, maybe someone, your husband or your spouse, has lost their job and you need that extra income, Scentsy can be what you need and want it to be for you, and you get to make that decision. You can raise your own children. This was always a biggie for me, which is why I stayed at home, and it's been so awesome to hear testimonies of other Scentsy consultants that, kids had been in daycare from infancy, and then at 6 or 7 years old, because of their Scentsy income, they now have been able to bring their kids at home, and they're the ones raising their children and caring for their children. So if that's something that you desire, you can definitely make it happen. And then, of course, there's tax advantages, too, of having your own business as well. It's a great investment. To get started with Scentsy, it's $99, and that's plus tax and shipping. Once you join the business, your kit will be shipped via UPS in 3 business days, and you truly do get everything you need in your kit, and we will cover that here shortly. In just 2 average parties, which average $399 each, you're going to get a return on your investment. In fact, you're going to make more than what your kit costs. So it's a very easy way to get your money back versus other direct selling companies. I've heard stories in the past where they spent hundreds of dollars to get their kit, and then they spent hundreds or thousands of dollars on products that they were told or encouraged to purchase, and they never got on the other side of it. And that is not what we want to have happen. We want to get you off to a great start and get you your kit feedback as possible. And we're going to work with you to help make that happen. We have a superior reputation. Scentsy won the Direct Selling Association's Shining Star Award winner in 2009. We were named in Forbes magazine in the 2011 list of America's 100 most promising companies. And we had over 500 million sales in 2011. Not bad for being 8 years old. In fact, it's pretty phenomenal. We continue to break the records in direct sales, so it's phenomenal. Products are consumable, inexpensive, and an attraction for all ages and demographics. This has been a huge, huge comment and feedback I have gotten from consultants who have since joined Scentsy that were a part of other direct selling companies. They happen to be in direct selling companies that had phenomenal products, lifetime guaranteed on their products, great stuff that everybody wanted. Unfortunately, if it wasn't consumable when the cabinets were full, their business was done with that customer. Our products are very inexpensive. If you compare the quality of our products to anything over the counter, there is no comparison for the quality and the value of our product. Of course, whether you're men, women, young, old, it really is irrelevant. Everybody wants their house to smell good, and as we're going to talk about soon, everybody loves chocolate, or at least most of us do. And that can be a good or a bad thing. But most of us love chocolate, which is our new brand that we're going to be launching, and we will touch on here in a moment. We have an abundance of free on-demand training, and this is one of the phenomenal things. Whether you're here locally in Missouri, which is where I'm located, or you happen to be located in another part of the country, this is the great thing. We've already got dedicated training that you can do on your own time online that is phenomenal. It truly will get you trained up. You can do it whenever it works into your schedule around whatever needs you have at home first to get your training to become the best Scentsy consultant you want to be. Phenomenal support system in place. Those of you that were given this link by someone, that person would be your sponsor. They may also be your director, or you would have a director and then a superstar director as well. So there's really phenomenal support system to make sure that you always have someone you can contact for information, for training, and to keep you motivated and going in the business. The model's already in place. You don't have to figure it out. We have got this down to where we make it very simple to duplicate, and that is in our training center as well as what we do when we work with you through our variety of training methods. We're going to make it so simple that what you do, anybody could do, and they can just duplicate, 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 which is how my business grew from just me in November of 2008 to over 1,600 people in my group in just a little over 3 years. It's because of the easy simplicity and the duplication process. Scentsy's run from the heart. Again, I apologize. I could not get that video to cooperate. I'm not sure if it was on my system then or what, but I really, really encourage you to watch that video. It's a privately owned and financially secure company. More about Scentsy. The Scentsy Lookless channels, as I said, is $99 to get started. We have 2 catalog changes per year, March and September, so it makes it very manageable and easy to keep track of those things. Of course, in our Scentsy Wickless Candle brand, we have our warmers, candle bars, our butters, our buddies, our new layers, and body and laundry care products as well. So there's some phenomenal things in our catalog that customers love. We have an excellent reputation, and people continue to keep coming back for more. On May 1, we're launching our new brand called Velada. Velada is going to consist of fondue warmers, and I just noticed there's a typo there that needs to be corrected, along with Belgium chocolate. It's phenomenal. We're going to start with a variety of 4 dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, and my personal favorite, the caramel milk chocolate, which is out of this world phenomenal. So again, maybe you already know 3 people in your office place that are selling Scentsy Wickless candles. Well, I can assure you no one is selling Velada yet. So it's a great opportunity for you to join, to get in on something before everyone in your community or your neighborhood is doing it. So if Scentsy Wickless candles is maybe where you were thinking but you weren't sure and Velada sounds more appealing, I assure you that either you can be very successful in. I have consultants that have started within the last 4 months, and they continue to grow at a very rapid pace. And it all comes down to what your goals, your desire, and your drive is to make it happen. Brand X, and that's just what we're calling it because we don't know exactly what it is yet. Corporate plans to announce another new brand at the Scentsy Convention, which is taking place in July of 2012. So again, another phenomenal opportunity to introduce to our customers. And you do have the option, I want to be sure this is clear, if you join Scentsy Wickless Candles in 6 months from now, would like to become a Velada consultant, you can most definitely do that. You can also become a Brand X consultant. You can be one, all, it's up to you. So you get to pick and choose what brands you want to represent as a part of Scentsy. Here's about our host benefits. We have a phenomenal host award program. And a couple of things I'd like to highlight, especially for those of you that have been in previous direct selling companies. Consultants do not pay for host awards when all half-price selections are redeemed. So when your customers, as you can see down here, we have a demonstration of what our host rewards look like. If they qualify here for one half-price item and 10% of free product, that does not come out of your pocket. Our corporate headquarters, they pay for that for us. So that does not cost you anything. We do not pay any credit card charges. Again, corporate eats all of that, and they assume all of those fees. So you're not going to get tapped on that. This is another huge plus that I have found hosts just absolutely love is we give free shipping when a party order is $150 or more shipped to one location or the same address. Again, we don't have to pass on that shipping cost. I'm sure many of you, like myself, have ordered, $7 worth of little cups and paid $9.95 to have it shipped to me when the cups, were no bigger than a small box. So, at times shipping can get very costly, and with Scentsy we are very conscious of that, and therefore we keep our host rewards a phenomenal opportunity. It's a very low amount that people have to get to earn something for free and half price. Here's an example of how it would work. You can see here we've got this spelled out. On the $500, the host would earn $75 with a free product and 3 half-price items. So I don't know about you, but that's pretty great. I recently did a party with a jewelry company, and I was so excited to get $500 and some in orders to find out that I didn't qualify for any host rewards. So much for that. But they had great products, but I didn't get anything for getting the $500 in orders. So if you did a Scentsy party, you can see the rewards would be. December that you do $1 or 1 PRV. So basically that would be like ordering a light bulb during that 6-month period. Now, for free, then that's totally fine. However, if your goal is to make significant change for your family or to quit your day job or take some of the pressure or stress off of your spouse, or to do something phenomenal for your family, the possibilities are endless. And when we know what your why is, That's how us as your sponsor and your upline directors know what to tap you in as far as the training and to help you get there. Here's how we're compensated. Our commissions are paid out on the 10th of each month for the previous sales. So, for example, during the month of April 1st through the 30th, whatever sales you put in by April the 30th, we would get our commissions on the 10th of the following month. Initially, we earn 20% on the first 1,000 that you sell. After that, it's 25%, and then we get a 5% sales bonus every month that we have $2,000 in sales. And then that is going to go up as you continue to go up with your rank advancement. Here's a better way for you to see what it looks like. If you decide you want to build a team, you can see that's when the money really will kick in. Here's when you join Scentsy, you start out as an essential consultant. Once you've got your 1,000 PRV, regardless of how long that takes you, we don't have a time limit, so you could do it in your first month. It may take you 2 months. Who knows? So once you get certified consultant, is when your commission is going to go up to 25%. And then at lead consultant, which would mean that you had one active recruit, so you've recruited someone who's put in an order of $150, then you're going to receive bonuses. And that's going to continue to grow as your rank continues to grow. And as you can see, Superstar Director is the highest level you can achieve. And once you get there, you're going to get paid all the way across. And it makes a significant impact on your paycheck. And I explain this because some people like myself, you never could have told me that I'd be selling candle bars for a living or that I would have 1,600 people. I was a stay-at-home mom. That's all I ever wanted to do. And none of this really had any meaning to me whatsoever. But I'm here to tell you that regardless of your education, what you've been doing, none of that matters. All that matters is what your goals and your dreams are, and then train and let us support you and help you get you where you want to go. And it truly can happen to anybody. Important facts that you need to know: stocking of inventory is not necessary, required, or encouraged. We never promote or encourage inventory. I do a lot of events, and therefore I like to have inventory because people want to do cash and carry when they come to a little festival or fair. They want to purchase an item and they want to take it with them. But unless you're going to do events, really there's no reason to keep product on hand unless you just absolutely want to. But you will not get phone calls from your sponsor or your upline directors encouraging it or promoting it. There's no monthly purchase to remain active, as I explained before. You just have to do a purchase between July and December. This can be part-time or full-time. The choice is yours. If you want part-time income, then you're going to need to give it part-time hours. If you want full-time income, then you're going to need to dedicate full-time hours to make it happen. Consultants are not required to build a team to earn. So as I showed previously, if all you want to do is sell Scentsy, then you're more than welcome to just do that. But if you want to be a business builder and make significant change in your financial destiny, then you definitely want to build a team because you can work a lot less and a lot easier and make a lot more income. Okay, here's how you can sell Scentsy. Obviously, we do home parties, which is the obvious. Most of you have probably attended a Scentsy home party, and if you haven't, you've been to another type of home party. We also do what we call basket or bag parties. That's actually where you can loan. You'll see down here, right here is a set of mini testers. We actually can loan these out to you along with catalogs and order forms that you can take to your office, to your holidays when you're going to see your friends and your family, collect orders, and you get all the same benefits as if you had a home party. We have online parties, of course, book parties, and then as I said earlier, expos, festivals, craft fairs, and one-on-one. The only places we cannot sell Scentsy is through online options such as eBay or Craigslist, and we cannot sell in a retail environment. Now, we can have a display in a retail environment, and let me explain the difference. If you happen to own a floral shop, you could have a Scentsy warmer along with your catalogs, your order forms, and your business cards in your place of business. However, you cannot have shelving racks full of Scentsy warmers and candle bars for customers to go and take to a cash register and check out. That would be selling retail, and that is against policy. Your initial and outgoing investments, obviously, is joining. You would go to your sponsor, the person who invited you here on the webinar tonight's website, and click on Join. The kit is going to be $99. Your website is free for the first 90 days, and then it's $10 per month, which is optional. Corporate maintains your website, and therefore you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be a computer person. have any knowledge whatsoever, just keep your credit or debit card current, and the $10 will be deducted out every month. The Scent and Warmer of the Month program are completely optional and never required. They run $35 or $60 a month. Again, if you're a veteran Scentsy customer, you probably know that every month we have a new warmer and a new scent that comes out. As consultants, we have the option to subscribe to the Scent and Warmer of the Month program, which gives us the opportunity to have those items approximately 10 days before the general public can order them. It's a great marketing tool. It's a great opportunity. We do get commission on those items as well, but again, it is optional and not required. We also have cross-border agreements. If you're going to be building a team in some of those other areas other than the United States, then you will need to sign an e-commerce agreement, which will be made available to you, and the fees run $5 to $10 per month per region. So again, it would depend on if you think you have like a family or friends in Germany or Ireland, then you would need to sign those cross-border agreements in order to build businesses in those countries. And obviously time. It's just like any other job. If you're going to go work anywhere, whether it's a bank or at a store, you're going to have time to train and time to work the business and time to show up to work. And the same is true with a stay-at-home, with a home-based business. The incentives you can earn are phenomenal. We have some great incentives. The first is your Shooting Star Award. They give you an opportunity to get an enhanced kit after you join Scentsy. If you do $500 in sales within your first 15 days, you can qualify for that award. We have the monthly sales bonus. Our Sensational Start Award is something you can work to achieve within your first 70 days if you choose. Our annual Mentor Awards, our annual sales awards, which each are great. The annual sales award is over $1,000, and the annual mentor award can add up to over $1,000 as well. So nice little bonuses. And probably one of the most spectacular opportunities I've ever had is the annual incentive trip. I've had the opportunity to go with Scentsy to Hawaii, Alaska, San Francisco, Boston. My whole family went to Disney World, thank you to Scentsy. And then we're on our way in June to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. These are all expenses paid, phenomenal, full first-class accommodation trips, and it's been a great opportunity to take these. They have monthly incentives that most of us as your directors will be offering as well, that you can earn as well. Some of you may have fears, and that's natural. Many of you might be thinking, well, I don't know that many people. How am I going to parties? Well, that's what we're here for, and that's what the support and training is for. We're going to help you with that. And believe it or not, all of us know a lot more people than we think we do. As far as the Scentsy products, I can tell you it has not been hard for people to find me. I happen to wear Scentsy clothing. I have it on my vehicle, and people actually seek me out for business. So we will work with you to help you. As far as taxes go, you know, it's very basic, especially in the beginning. Basically, hang on to your receipts. We have training available in the workstation as well on tax tips and how to keep things organized and work with that. I've had others say, well, I'm not computer literate, and those of you that know me very well, I would definitely not consider myself to be computer literate, and I most definitely wasn't when I joined Scentsy. Email was all I could do, and that was barely. So you don't have to have a lot of computer skills. You basically want to have a computer and access to the Internet. I've known consultants that didn't have access to those in their home, but they've gone to the library, and they've made it happen, and they've built very successful businesses. So you just have to have enough skills to get on the Internet and then participate in the training. I won't have enough time. Well, remember, this is what you want to make of it. There might be some times when you have more time than others. I know personally, again, as a mom of four, there are some months I am on it. I've got my parties booked. I'm getting my follow-up done. You know, I'm doing great. Everything's right on. And there's other months that come up, and it's like, wow, the kids have got so many activities. I've got so many things going on that not everything gets done. But guess what? That's okay. We just have to get back in the game. We get back on it and keep going. I've had people say I'm not comfortable talking to the group, and I can assure you there are many people on my team that have this fear. And here's the reality. We don't have a rule that says you ever have to do a home party. Would I encourage you to do them? Yes, but there's not a requirement. Maybe you join Scentsy and just start by telling your friends and family about it in one-on-one environments or your coworkers where you're comfortable. And as you get more confident on the product and you get more comfortable with the product, and you participate in some of the trainings, the day will come when you will be able to do a home party and or talk in front of a group. So again, you get to determine what you want to do with this. We just assist you to get there. Others have said, well, I don't know anyone who will buy it. Well, again, like I said, I can pull into a pharmacy, I can pull into a Sonic, and I have people constantly ask me, oh, you sell Scentsy? You sell Scentsy? We have a great reputation. People are already using our products, and the same will be true with Bellotta, and the same will be true with Brand X. This one's, again, another one I hear, well, I know other consultants. Well, I do too. I can tell you in my neighborhood there's at least 4 of us. It hasn't hurt my business at all. You have friends, you have coworkers, you have family members. They're going to buy from you, even if they know 5 other Scentsy consultants. I mean, they're the people that you have a personal relationship. You're also going to find that, unfortunately, there are some people that join the business, and they don't work it like a business. And they don't take care of their customers, and people are going to be eager to find somebody to do business with. Being told no, well, that's in everything that we do is being told no. And I can tell you again, that's another great lesson, that the more times you're told no, yes, it's bound to happen, and when you hear it, it's awesome. Scared to ask someone to join my team. Well, you don't have to do that day one. In fact, remember how I told you, you don't ever have to have a team. If you just want to sell Scentsy, that's okay. We'll support you selling Scentsy. If that goal or dream changes, then we're going to work with you to help you feeling more comfortable about sponsoring team members. And I've already told you, I had no experience in direct sales or selling anything. And that's another reason why I love Scentsy. I could plug this in at a place of business, drop off some business cards, catalogs, and order forms, and go away, and the Scentsy warmer sells itself. It truly does. Our products are that great. The same will be true when they taste our chocolate, because I've tried it, and it is out of this world phenomenal. I'm not going to know where to start. Again, that's where your sponsor and your upline directors come in. That's what we're here for. That's why we joined Scentsy and why we're building a team, so we can support you and we can help you. Will I make enough money to make it worthwhile? That is completely and totally up to you. Again, my husband was able to quit his job over 2 years ago. You know, we support a family of 6, and we're able to do everything we need to do and want to do. So, yes, you can make as much money as you want to, but there will be no pressure to do that either. What comes in your starter kit? Now, this is your Scentsy kit that's going to come. I'm not going to list everything off here, but I think it's pretty obvious it's a lot. I will tell you, since this has been up here, they have made one change, and that is now, instead of a couple of the on-the-go items, they are now substituting our new Layers by Scentsy body spray, lotion, and hand cream, which is phenomenal because those are some great products that you definitely want to have some samples of. So you will be getting those in your kit. And you truly, really do get everything you need to start your business. Again, I know consultants that they spent that $100 and they didn't have an extra dollar to spend on anything, and they were able to build their business from what came in the kit, and you can too. Your catalogs, your order forms, your business cards, all of your testers, your warmer, everything you need to get started you will receive. If you're ready to get started, here's what you need to do. You want to contact your sponsor. You're going to go to their website and you're going to click on Join. They're going to then set up a time where they can walk through your workstation and go over everything with you. You're going to want to read your policies and procedures, which can be found in your workstation, and they'll point you in the right direction to that as well. And then you need to share your goals. Share your goals with your sponsor and your directors. That's how they know what path to tap you on. If you say, I'm doing this for a hobby, you know, I'm probably never going to go home party, I'm probably never going to sponsor someone, then they need to know that. If you tell them, you know, hey, I want to quit my day job, or I need to make X amount of dollars a month, then they know how to plug you in as well. At some point, you're going to want to set up a separate bank account for your business. You're going to want to work with your sponsor to set up a launch party. Launch parties are completely optional, but we do encourage them. They look very similar to a home party. So you'll get that set up right away, talk to your sponsor. She can get you trained up and or assist with that as well. Then we're going to encourage you to work on your list of 100. Everybody knows over 100 people. Most of us don't think we do, but when we start writing down our friends, people we went to school with, people that we work with, our spouse friends, our people our spouses work with, who our kids know from baseball and volleyball and church, you'd be surprised how fast that list is going to add up. And we're going to help you work with that list. Don't be afraid to ask questions for help. You have to be able to speak up and ask us. We're going to encourage you, but not require you, to attend team and Scentsy corporate trainings whenever possible. If you happen to live in the Lee Summit, Missouri area, we have a meeting every month. And we also have a monthly group webinar every month where we cover different trainings. And then throughout the month, corporate and ourselves have other trainings as well. And I want to end here, but I do want to let you know, those of you that have joined us and have an interest in Velada, we can send you some more information, or I can ask some Q&A now. If you guys have specific questions, you can enroll officially for Velada on May 1st. We're very excited. The kit looks phenomenal. Mine is arriving tomorrow. Those of us that are current Scentsy consultants that had the opportunity to order it ahead of time. So mine will be here tomorrow, and I'm about this time tomorrow evening should be enjoying it as well. So with that, I would like to open it up. If any of you have any questions for me, or those of you that are on the call that are Scentsy consultants, if you want to let me know if there's something you would like me to add or go on. I'm going to go ahead while I'm waiting for some questions. I want to post that link to the Scentsy story so that you guys can check that out too. Go ahead and type in any questions. I really wish this was going to cooperate, but unfortunately just wasn't. Okay, I've put that down there, and I want to be sure you guys can see that. I just entered that down under the chat area. So will somebody let me know if you guys could see that link that I just posted?